evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is day 126 of Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. So I just want to apologize. It's Tuesday now. The last video I did, I believe, was Saturday evening after I came back from Columbus and Bucyrus. Just a little bit about why I haven't put a video out. Was Sunday, I woke up and I was just in absolute dismantling pain, and I wasn't going to get up and go anywhere, so a video didn't happen on Sunday. Monday, still in a ton of pain, had therapy Monday morning at 7 a.m. That did not go well. Still fighting with the doctors and insurance and stuff because they say that I have to do the 6 weeks before they give me approval for an MRI, so I'm still playing around with that. I've been busy with work, so I haven't called any specialists or anything, so we're just going to keep playing around, I guess. But Tuesday evening, I got off work and had a couple phone calls I had to make after work, so I didn't end up making a video Monday evening either. So here I am. It's Tuesday. We're on day 126. And I just wanted to at least give an update on why there hasn't been a video in a few days. But here we are. Today was kind of a busy day at work, so I didn't really get to pick out a topic. So I don't know, I guess we're just going to wing it. I could just cut the video off and say, hey, well, here's something, but we'll try to put something together here. How I want to go about it, I don't know. Hopefully everybody's doing really well. Trying to manage my month the best I can with work and juggling everything. It's been busy. It's been super busy, so trying to get a hold of everything. Not being able to work out really, and work's being super busy. It's been a real juggling act, if I had to put it into words on what's going on in my life right now. But there's no complaints. The only real complaint I have is the back, but everything else is pretty great. I'm just tired of being in pain, so hopefully we can get that figured out. I don't really have a major topic that I want to talk about. I mean, what we talked about on Saturday was just really in regards to why I do my videos and what makes me feel good, and how that conversation I had with some friends kind of really sparked excitement for them and me, and it's such a good feeling. And you just have to find what you love, you have to find what you enjoy, and after that everything just becomes super easy. If you're doing something that you're passionate about every single day, something that you love to put time into, and you're able to put time into it, or the time that you put into it you're actually getting compensated for, whatever the case may be. But if you're getting to put any ounce of time each day into a passion that you love, then there's not really too much that you can complain about in life. I mean, you have the ability to really channel everything inside of you into that passion, at least I hope. Once you start channeling every sort of energy, whether it's negative energy, positive energy, any of that, especially negative energy, if you can channel all of that into a passion and you can create something great, that's what it's all about. And that's where a lot of people get hung up, is when there's a lot of bad going on, there's a lot of rough, just there's setbacks and there's things that kind of discourage you. If you could take all of that and just be optimistic, realize there's a silver lining, there's got to be a reason that things are happening the way they're happening. And if you could take all that and you can spin it and channel it into something great, just continue being optimistic, continue grinding and working hard, and you allow that to turn into something, nothing can get in your way. And that's the biggest part of mindset, is such a huge factor in everything. If you allow yourself to be defeated before you even enter the competition, if you allow yourself to be defeated or insecure or that you're not good enough before you ever even step foot into any ounce of time, before you even break down the initial barrier of the beginning of something, if you doubt yourself or any of that stuff, you're just setting yourself up for failure. So whether you know what you're doing or not, you have to have confidence. And I know, yeah, Dave, it's easier said than done, but you just have to have confidence. It's kind of along those lines of the old saying, fake it till you make it. I don't want you to fake it in serious situations to where you can get into legal trouble or bad things can happen, but in essence, everybody started somewhere. Anybody who was great at anything was a beginner at some point. Whether they picked up on things quickly, whether they spent a lot of money going through training and things like that, whatever the case may be, everybody starts at the same spot in anything they do. That is entering, whatever that is. So if you can have a positive mindset and know that I'm going to put every ounce of energy, I'm going to pour all my blood, sweat, and tears, I'm going to put all of my passion into this thing that I want to start doing. If you can do that each and every single day, even on the days when you don't even want to get up and get out of bed, if you can still get up and at least put it in, put the time in to that thing that you're passionate about, greatness can come from that. If you can do that, doors will either start opening or will continue to open for you. It's all the mindset. It might have been a bad day, but if you don't let it be a bad day, then everything's going to work out. If you have a rough morning and you say, you know what, let's just skip to tomorrow, well, you've already given up on the rest of the day. You can turn it around. You got to do is say, oh, you know, shoot, I wasn't on top of my game this morning. Let's get back at it. Let's go. Reset the mind right now rather than saying, let's just call today and just wait till tomorrow to try again. There's winner's mentality, the competitive nature, and there's loser mentality, and that is giving up. I don't care if I'm in a competition and I'm down by 30 or 60. I believe that I can still make a comeback. No matter what. I don't care if it looks impossible. Everybody looked at, and I've got to get a lot of eye rolls for this, but it's so true. There's other ones out there, but everybody thought the Patriots were done in the Super Bowl against the Atlanta Falcons. They were down 28-3. 28-3 with around 2 minutes left in the third quarter. They came back and tied it and went to overtime. Down 28-3. That's impressive. That's super impressive. And there's other ones. I know there was one that I watched from the Lakers when I was younger. I can't remember if it was, I think it might have been a playoff game. But they were down by like 30 or 40 in a quarter. And they came back. It was during the Kobe era. And they came back from down 30 or 40. And they won the game. It's just, if you never count yourself out and you just push and follow the fundamentals, you obsess over the process and you do what you know and you work hard, you can dig yourself out of any hole. And I even have to tell myself sometimes, there's days where I have things that go wrong and I'm overwhelmed, I'm stressed out, sometimes we just want to just bicker and complain about it. But then I quickly started to realize that the longer I jibber jabber and complain, the more time I waste out the door doing nothing about it. Instead of, okay, it's getting overwhelmed, let's pick it apart. Like a good quarterback does at the line, and they read the defense and they pick apart the defense and they attack. Same thing when you're having a bad day or when you feel overwhelmed, you got a lot going on. You pick apart what all you have in front of you and you execute. Instead of complaining about it or any of that, just start putting your head down and start grinding through and knocking it out. Push everything out of your court. And then you realize that quickly it is diminished and you overreacted and you're overwhelmed for nothing, and it's all good and well. That's super important. If you can do that, that is even more of why great things can come to you. So with that being said, I really didn't know what was going to come of this video. I just wanted to at least put something out to say, hey, this is why I haven't had a video in a couple days. We're going to get back on track here. I'm just still fighting with my back, and it's been not so fun. But this video that I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about, I don't know. I don't know if it was the greatest video, but what I will say is that there's more content than I expected to at least say, hey, here's some advice. In these situations, you could do this or that. So, at the very least, I brought something to you today. And we'll get back on track here, and we'll have something hopefully better and ready tomorrow morning, hopefully, is what my hope is. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm pretty sure I don't have therapy, so it should just be another regular day. This morning, I woke up, and I was like, there ain't no way I'm getting out of bed and going to the gym to stretch or anything. I just stayed in bed. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in for another episode of Dave's Daily Discussions. I love y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for your support and being patient and kind of viewing and believing in the videos and the content that I put out there. I will continue to bring you guys some valuable content, and I hope everybody stays super healthy, super well, and all you guys succeed. With that being said, it is Taco Tuesday. I'm not having tacos, unfortunately. I don't believe. And let's have a good rest of our Tuesday.